The Democratic Republic of Congo and the United States have embarked on high-stakes negotiations over a potential critical minerals deal, a move that could fundamentally alter the dynamics of the long-running war in eastern Congo. While these talks are still in their early stages, recent developments suggest a growing urgency on both sides. What exactly is at stake? Could this be the deal that ends Congo's suffering, or is it just another geopolitical maneuver in the ongoing global power struggle for resources? The DR Congo, home to an estimated 24 trillion US dollar worth of untapped mineral wealth, has long been the epicenter of conflict, fueled by international demand for its resources. With the M23 rebels making alarming territorial gains and the Congolese army struggling to hold its ground, Kinshasa is increasingly desperate for a powerful ally. The timing of these negotiations is no coincidence. President Félix Tshisekedi appears to be capitalizing on the transactional nature of Donald Trump's White House, observing the US's growing interest in securing critical minerals from Ukraine and sensing an opportunity to leverage his country's resources for security and economic support. From Washington's perspective, the stakes are equally high. The US has been largely absent from mining operations in the Congo, with China dominating the sector through massive investments and long-term contracts. This imbalance poses a significant strategic risk for America, particularly as the world accelerates its shift towards electric vehicles and green energy, both of which depend heavily on Congolese cobalt, lithium, and tantalum. A recent letter from the Africa-USA Business Council to Secretary of State Marco Rubio underscored these concerns, warning of a widening strategic gap where adversarial nations continue to monopolize Africa's resources. But what exactly does Kinshasa hope to gain? Reports suggest the proposed agreement would involve more than just mineral extraction rights. The Congolese government is seeking direct US military support to counter the M23 rebels, who are widely believed to be backed by Rwanda. Among the proposed measures are the training and equipping of Congolese soldiers to secure key mineral supply routes, the establishment of US military bases to protect strategic resources, and even the replacement of the ineffective UN peacekeeping mission with direct US DRC security cooperation. Yet, skepticism remains. Analysts warn that the US, unlike China, relies on private corporations to manage resource extraction, and American firms may find the risk of operating in a conflict region too high. Additionally, there is no guarantee that US intervention, whether economic or military, will produce the stability Congo desperately needs. The country's past dealings with foreign powers have often ended in disappointment. A prior deal with China, which promised massive infrastructure investment in exchange for minerals, was later criticized for failing to deliver as expected. Tshisekedi has since renegotiated that agreement, but questions linger over whether the new terms would truly benefit the Congolese people. Another major player in this unfolding drama is Rwanda. Kigali has long denied involvement with the M23 rebels, but evidence suggests otherwise. The prospect of a US-DRC partnership will undoubtedly raise tensions in the region, potentially drawing Rwanda into a deeper diplomatic standoff with Washington. Will the US be willing to risk its existing relationship with Rwanda, a key military partner in Africa, to side with the DRC? And if America does intervene militarily, how would that reshape balance of power in the Great Lakes region? Furthermore, questions about transparency loom large. Congolese mining industry expert Jean-Pierre Okenda has already urged the parliamentary oversight and civil society involvement to ensure that any agreement serves the interest of the Congolese people. The fear is that, like past deals, this one could simply enrich a few political elites while doing little to address the root causes of instability and economic disparity in the region. Perhaps the most unsettling question remains: is this deal truly about ending Congo's war, or Is it yet another chapter in the global competition for Africa's resources? Just as Washington eyes Kiev as a potential supplier of critical minerals, it appears to be positioning itself in the DRC as part of a broader strategy to curb Chinese influence in resource-rich nations. But unlike Ukraine, which has the direct military support of NATO, Congo's war is far murkier, with complex local, regional, and international players all vying for power. For now, the fate of these negotiations remain uncertain. The US State Department has downplayed the talks, stating that there is nothing to preview or announce at this time. But behind the diplomatic caution, a new geopolitical battleground is clearly taking shape. Will this deal finally bring stability to the DRC, or will it simply entangle the country further in the web of international competition? As the world watches closely, one thing is clear. Congo's vast mineral wealth remains both its greatest asset and its greatest curse. Your perspective matters. What do you make of DR Congo and USA beginning negotiations for a critical minerals deal to end Rwanda-Congo War? Share your thoughts and insights in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the New Africa channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our informative future videos. Stay informed, stay engaged, and thank you for watching.